What is happening, y'all? Good morning. Welcome back to the Bass Layer channel. Fun, cool little video for you guys this morning. Look how humid it is. It's already fogging up. This dang lens. We're out here in the morning trying to beat this heat, but the humidity is absolutely atrocious. Now, humidity has been a big part and a big problem with the fishing here lately. It's real tough bites. That's why I came out here this morning before work. I got a good little 2-mile run, got the blood pumping. So now it's time to get some adrenaline going, catch some fish here. We're going to talk the Cast King Spartacus Plus. This is like the 6 to 8 month update of it. We're a little late as far as the 6 month is concerned, but nevertheless, it doesn't get used every day. So, you know, to extend it a little bit kind of made sense. For the price tag that this reel packs, I do enjoy it. People want to know why I don't have a whole boat full of them, so that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to switch to the chest cam, cast this thing around a little bit, do a little fishing here at this pond here in southeast Georgia, and have a little fun. Alright, let's take this little rod sleeve off. In Georgia, getting mauled by bugs, mauled by the humidity, but you know what? We're just gonna chuck around a little weightless fluke today with a 3-aught wide gap and just see if we can get some fish to come up and commit. Again, this is more or less just a pre-work little slay sesh in hopes that we can put some fish in the boat. So again, this is on a loose carbon fiber speed stick, Spartacus Plus, 30-pound main braid line with a little 12-pound leader here. Let's see what we can make happen. So this thing casts a lot of baits really well. I mean, there really hasn't been a bait I've picked up and thrown with this thing that I haven't enjoyed throwing with it. It throws a fluke really well, it throws weightless plastics in general really well, which is good. But when I got this thing, I got it for 46 bucks. I mean, I think it's up to like $60 right now. But when I had purchased it, when I had found it, it was a crisp $46 on Amazon. Little gator swimming around out there. Cast along this dollar pad line. See if we can make something happen. But right now, they just released, Cast King just released the new Spartacus Plus, which is in that all teal color. So they came out with a little color variation change to it, which I like this one. You know, it looks good on this rod, the red and black accents and everything. It's got the cork grips, which come standard on the reel. But you know, as far as bass fishing products are concerned, you're going to get what you pay for. I think where this reel excels and where people really get the bang for their buck is, you know, your weekend anglers, guys that really don't get on the water all the time. I'm super busy all the time with work. Being active duty Army, I don't get a ton of time on the water, especially lately with me transitioning out of the military. I've really been, you know, pretty busy on base and whatnot. So I haven't got a lot of time out as far as fishing wise. I don't want to say huge about fishing because we all love our sport, but if it's something where, you know, you don't have a boat, you're fishing from the shore a lot, you're not picking up a reel and casting it 4,000 or 5,000 times, be a good fit for you. You're going to enjoy what you paid for. When I first found this on Amazon, it was one of the first couple, you know, weeks that they had released this reel, so I kind of got lucky. Me and a buddy of mine from Florida went on there and bought the whole stock out of them. So there are decent reels for that price point. When you're looking at something that you paid 45 bucks for, you do get the dual casting control in here. You know, these reels are pretty hard just to kind of tune in and really get good casting control on them. And I've said that before on other videos that I've done with these reels. But once you do go there and you do kind of fine tune them and get them through, especially when you're throwing lighter baits like a fluke or a 4-inch Senko or something of that nature. But you know, I took this thing down to Lake Okeechobee. I fished it on Toho. I fished it on Lake Kissimmee. I mean, there's really no lack of wear for this reel. I mean, it's gotten it's pushing. You know, I've thrown hollow body frogs on it. I've thrown swim baits on it, ripping through heavy cover. So it's definitely got, you know, it's proven its point that it can handle some fish and some nasty cover. I haven't ripped any, you know, 8, 9 pounds, 6, 7 even, you know, big fish out of some stuff with this reel. What's to say that this reel will make it 2-3 years? You know, I can see it. This is one of the reels in my boats that I don't pull out a lot, and when I do, it's usually something, you know, simple. It's usually throwing a jig, 1 or 2 times just to see if I can get bit, and then I'm putting it back up. So it's not really a rod I reach for all the time, but nevertheless, it's in my boat and it's there to go. So there's another good reason why you can invest in a reel, you know, a lower model reel like this. It's something that maybe you just want a topwater setup that you can throw, you know, a walking bait on, just have to for schooling fish, just up on the deck of the boat. This is a perfect fit for that. Throw it on a 7-foot medium heavy, get that little walking bait out, and when those schooling fish pop up, you chuck this at them. You know, why do I have boatfuls of $150, $200 reels, and why don't I have boatfuls of these, you know, $46 reels? And the best way I can answer that is taste. You know, I like a reel that's butter smooth. I like a reel that's light, that's small. This reel doesn't really have any of that for me. It does perform like a reel that you would pay under 50 bucks for. But you know what, that's why I love these videos, is that I can give you guys God honest opinions. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not affiliated with any fishing company. So I can come out here, I can fish these baits, I can fish this equipment, these rods, these reels, and give you a God honest look almost all the way across that pond, and give you a God honest look at these products. So to kind of just keep it simple for y'all, I thought we were gonna All right, so what happened right there is I was about to say, I can't believe we haven't gotten bit. Going through this whole video, fish picked it up while it was sinking. I set the hook, the dang fluke comes right off the hook. You know, what happened? First bite I get. There we go. Finally. All right. Water ski this guy in. Man, okay. Well, I definitely thought he was old pig in there for a second. Little guy, but we will take him. A little 12-incher, little fluke. Thought we were gonna have something serious there. You know, I don't want to say that I recommend the reel. I also don't want to say I don't recommend the reel, because, you know, this is a good reel, and it's, because I mean, the argument can go both ways. It can go, oh, why, you know, why pay that when I can save for a better reel? Or, you know, okay, why wouldn't I just settle for the $46 reel? I mean, there's two sides to that story. I'm trying to put it into light to you guys just on how I see fit. For me, why I don't have any more, I like, you know, a better reel. I like having a reel. If I'm fishing all the time, when I am fishing, I want something that I enjoy fishing with. I want a reel that I love. Every cast I know is gonna be butter smooth. Every time I'm using the reel, it's gonna be butter smooth. This reel does it, it's there. It's really good for the weekend angler. It's really, really good if you're just a pond fisherman. You just hit a couple ponds, like I said, after work, before work, whatever. This reel is you're gonna deem fit for a reel like this. I think if you're fishing, you know, 200 plus days out of the year for, you know, 6 to 8 hours out on the water, beating the heck out of your gear, I don't seem fit. You know, I don't see that being fit for a reel like this. But again, you know, at the same sense, you could just, you know, like just using cheap stuff just to get away with, you know, saving a couple bucks, and that's all right too. So we're gonna keep doing a little bit of fishing here, see if we can get a couple more on camera. I feel like I've really talked about the reel enough. I don't want to really beat a dead horse. You know, the point is, I've enjoyed it. It's been good these past couple months. You know, I have it on, this isn't even a $100 combo, so, you know, even better. And this thing stays in my boat. I mean, I bring it all the time. It's just always got one particular bait. Let's see if we can get a couple on the line here, jump on this fluke. There we go. Oh, no. Well, figures. It always happens, right? You turn the camera off and you get bit. So flip this thing out there. There's a little bush out there about 10, 15 yards. And flip that old fluke out there. Decent little fish. Look at him. He'll pretty much ruin this whole corner. As close as he's getting to that bush. We'll let it drop right there though. Running me off my spot. As soon as I caught that fish, he came soaring off the shoreline. I probably would have walked right into him, because there's a lot of bushes along the side here, and he was sitting on the far side there. Right where I was walking to, had I not caught that fish, I might have got my foot bit off by an alligator. So thank you, fish. Tell you one thing, I am hungry. I went on that run this morning. I didn't eat afterwards. I just came right out here. Look at that. I'm facing starvation to bring you guys this video. Better hit that little thumbs up there. Nice. That's how you catch them right there. A little bit of salad on the rig. All right. So we're gonna finish up that. We're walking back to the truck now. And I'll kind of give you guys one more close-up of this reel. If this just happens to be, you know, your first time checking this reel out, I'll give you one more in-depth look at it. I've got 30 minutes before I head off to work, so I'm gonna stop and get me a little bit of breakfast before I head in. We'll go over the reel just real quickly back at the truck just so you guys can get one more look at it. Well, it is a mere, let's see. Let's just check our little weather update here. It is 7:57 in the morning. It is 82 degrees. I don't know, humidity 92%. That feels about right. And pressure about 30.1. So, you know, conditions were there. Glad we got a couple bites. Glad we were able to catch a couple fish here on this reel review. So a 6-month update on this reel. A couple of you guys asked for it. Appreciate the video idea. Again, if there's any video ideas you have that you kind of feel you want to see for a video to be done, of course, blast them below. This is how I get a couple of my video ideas as well. I would have never thought to make an update video for that reel, but here I am. And I appreciate you guys giving me that idea. I'll also do an update on the loose Mach 2 spinning combos that I got for buy one get one free. You know, that's coming up on about 9 months here. So you know, those 2 spinning combos gotten quite a good bit of use as well, especially over the winter time, jerkbait fishing and whatnot. Again, appreciate you guys watching the channel. Get out there, stay stress free, go catch you a PB. We'll be right back here on the Bass All Year channel for another video. Be looking out for the lure lock videos, torture test on that, reviews on the lure lock if you haven't seen that tackle box system. Thing is awesome. You know, I highly recommend that for your tungsten weights and terminal tackle, whatnot. Again, hit that subscribe, that thumbs up. We'll catch you guys right back here. Appreciate you all tuning in again today. Catch you guys right back here for another video.